Hey, welcome to Cincy Fish Dudes. My name is Paul. I should be fishing this river today, but instead, we're gonna head back to the Cincy Fish Labs. We're gonna download a flat-sided crankbait. We're gonna make it big, and then we are going to brand it with our logo, and we're gonna paint it, we're gonna clear coat it, we're gonna weight it and test it in the water. I'm gonna show you the entire process from the beginning to the end. And then we're going to drive around town and gift a couple of these to friends of the channel. So stick around, let's see what we can build on this episode of. Welcome back, my fishy friends. We're going to start off at printables.com. We're going to download this flat-sided crankbait. Link in the description below if you want to download it yourself. And then I'm just going to put it in flash print. Check it out. I'm going to resize this one. It was not this big when I downloaded it. I resized it to be a big boy because I want to make a big flat-sided crankbait. I don't know, for musky, for decoration, who knows? So let's go ahead and get this printing. And I just used a blue filament I found. I really want the Cincy Fish blue color I use, but I don't have that on me, so we're just going to get to the closest blue. Prints out very nice, has some cool design patterns on that. Flat-sided crankbaits are effective tools in the cold because they have a tighter wobble than more, aggressive baits like square bills and deep divers that feature a more rounded body. Alright, let's print our bill, and I'm going to do this one in a transparent filament. And the bill printed very nicely. Nice and transparent. These are the chambers. And next I'm going to jump into Photoshop with my logo. I'm going to put a little fin on there. I'm going to color it up and do all kinds of fancy stuff. And that'll work. That size should work. And then I'm just going to use some sticker paper, print out the logo with the fin, spray some clear coat on there. We'll give that time to dry. We'll put some temporary weight in those cavities so I can test out how it ballasts in the water. And not very well at all. There's certainly not enough weight. So let's see what we can do here.
I have an idea. What happens if I just print these cavities right here? I use my lead pot and dripped lead into each of those printed cavities, took the lead out, and then snugly fit them on each side. Ooh.
So let's just do that. I'm going to grab that lure, cut it up, take those cavities, make it one piece, and print it out. Nice, nice. Next, I'm going to go ahead and drip the lead in there. Very satisfying. I'm wearing a respirator because, it's melted lead and plastic. Not the safest cocktail. And I threw it on the ground, those things popped out nicely, and they fit in snugly. That worked out really well. And then I'm going to weigh each half. And as you can see, one half is just ever so slightly heavier than the other. So the lighter half I'm going to put our wire harness into. And that should equal out the weight a little bit. And I just take the steel wire and I bend it just so it fits perfectly in that wire harness through cavity. And then I use some super glue to hold it into place and a little bit of accelerator. These are our bearings to add a little shaker sound. Well, that sounds awesome. And while I airbrush this monstrosity, here's a guitar solo from yours truly. Check it out. Let's take some eyes and our logo, cut them out, and go ahead and sticker it there on the side of the crankbait. And I'm going to super glue these eyes on. Even though they have glue on the back, I like to use super glue just to hold them in place a little bit better. Looks good. It's time for True Coat. My favorite clear coat, as I've mentioned in many videos, gives it that nice glassy texture, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so make sure you get that perfect. And once I did, I put a little bit of blue glitter in there, and you know my favorite part, adding the clear coat.
So I made that crankbait, and then my wife gifted me this Cincy Fish Dude blue colored filament. Let's make another one. Size 3/0 hooks. Look at those bad boys. Should I go ahead and make another one for another YouTuber? Yeah, let's do it. If you need display stands, just print your own. Look at that. Look at the size of these crankbaits. Those 3/0 hooks are huge. Oh, I'm never gonna catch a fish with these, but I'll definitely give a swim test in it. And let's give one to Neil and see what he thinks.
So I brought the crankbait to Neil at one of the restaurants he owns, and even though the audio is messed up here, he said I am the greatest fishing lure maker in the world.
Very nice.
So my bait testing tank is not nearly big enough for a crankbait of this size, but I like the action. It floats well. It looks like it'd catch a muskie. I don't know. Don't ask me. I ran out of 3/0 hooks, so I gave Matt 2/0 hooks, which is probably for the best because you know how many times I've had to help him get treble hooks out of his hand. Oh, sorry. Nice smallmouth, Matt. If we both get hooked.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, okay. Lord. Okay, he's like skin hooked in there.
I don't want him to shake.
I know. Okay. Hold on. Oh, let's see. I can probably get this.
So I don't know if he can deal with the big 3/0 treble hooks in his hands. These 2/0 should be a little easier on him.
All right, so got this package laying on my porch. It's from Paul. Please film yourself opening this package. So it's either ridiculous or it's going to be, I don't know, amazing. It's one of the two, knowing Paul. All right, let's see what it is. Dude! Look at that! What? Although intended for decorative purposes, this 3.75 ounce flat-sided musky crankbait with 2/0 hooks is weighted and ballasted to work in the water. You know we're throwing this. Maybe we'll throw it and catch one nice fish with it, and then put it in a little shadow box and, you know, make it a wall decoration. That is legit, Paul. That is absolutely legit. Holy smokes! And look, he made a little stand for it to go on. Once I catch my behemoth on that, dude. Let's go hit the water.
Hey, thank you for watching Cincy Fish Dudes. I don't know if I'm going to be making any more 3D printed lures. Yeah, I'm going to do more, but I'd like to get started fishing. If you made it this far in the video, use the words, "I can't wait for spring because," in a sentence in the comments below. And then we will be back. We're going to be fishing before you know it. Thanks, guys. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'll see you soon.